Hey, what's going on? Today I'm going to talk about how you get started in a work from home writing company. How do you actually start making a ton of money when you're writing, right? You're going to find that a lot of people out there come at this how to get paid for writing thing by you scouring the internet for like farms that are going to pay you to write. I'm going to show you how you can make money right in your backyard or right in your community, which will allow you to utilize your ability to connect, which maybe you're shy, you want to be writing. You didn't talk about how do you make a sales job. So maybe you're a little bit shy and that might turn you off a little bit, but trust me, one of the biggest secrets you have to, or the most powerful things you have to get a higher billing for your writing is your ability to connect and to convey your expertise, okay? So hold on for just a second. Now, first of all, this channel is all about helping people become entrepreneurs, right? I'm on a GoPro because I'm a business owner and I find myself in the car all the time, so I want to take advantage of that time. So I use a GoPro with the little recorder and I want to convert this. Just so you know, I put my hands up. I've been watching myself. I'm like, I need to keep one hand on the wheel all the time. But so that's why this video format's not that interesting. I personally have built up 2 successful companies before FeedbackWrench. I built up Nuance Financial Tax and Accounting, $1 million, billing $1 million in less than 3 years. So I'm all about helping CPAs, accountants, and bookkeepers start their home-based business. That's a whole other conversation. But today, this one is really for anybody who wants to write and wants to make good money. You can work from home and you can make really good money. So here's how you do it. First of all, what you need to know is you need to understand the market just a little bit, okay? Online marketing is one of the most powerful sources of income you can possibly have. You probably know this, right? You probably found this video by searching on YouTube, or maybe you're on my website right now and you found this as an article. If you want to make money writing, you need to understand how the businesses that you're going to write for, that's what you're going to do. You're going to write for businesses, how the businesses you write for are going to make money, right? So first off, you need to understand that creating online content, creating helpful solutions to queries on websites is really the most critical, most important thing you could possibly do as a business right now. And the idea is every business has people searching for them and they're searching about problems that they have. The clients are on their phones, they're saying, what's the tax difference between an LLC and an S Corp? I have solutions on my website, my other CPAs have solutions on their website, I have the YouTube video on my channel, and when people find that, they get exposed to me, okay? And it can be a YouTube video that teaches like this, or it can be written content, right? And this applies to every single industry. It's 2019. There is not enough high quality, great solutions to queries on the internet. There's a lot of keyword stuffed noise. So for example, I'm working with an electrician, right? And this electrician, if you think about an electrician, you have people searching for electricians near me, but then there's about 5 different hard core commercial keywords, right? And those core commercial keywords are like whole home rewiring, electrical service upgrades, rewiring an old house, different types of searches like that. People search that because they buy an old house, they find out the house is nasty, they start snooping around on the internet to find out what does it mean to get new electrical boxes, new circuit breakers. They search those keywords, and what this electrician is going to want is solutions to those keywords, on their website for organic search results. So hopefully Google would find, if I'm sitting in St. Paul and I search whole house rewiring or house rewiring contractor near me, that my client would pop up in the organic search results. Well, that might not happen, but the other thing is he could pay on Google AdWords and he could have a landing page that has an ad, and if that landing page is genuinely has copy in it, engaging that person, convincing that person to contact them for a quote or to get an estimate or whatever, then that's super helpful. So here's why I'm teaching this. If you want to be a writer, you need to know the economic impact that writing can actually have for every single business sector. So here's the first step. You need to start studying how to write copy for websites. You need to start understanding what does it mean to write copy for landing pages and to solve queries. And the way you can do this is you can search, go out there, there's a couple of guys out there. There's a guy that runs a company called Backlinko, and he creates amazing content in the SEO world. But you need to start understanding it. There's a video he has, and I'll put the link in the description here, called How to Copywriting for SEO. And the idea is how do you actually write in a manner that's going to abide by the SEO world. That's the first step, is learn how to write. And you want to have headers with questions and then answers to those questions, answers to those questions. You want to have hyperlinks linking to your sources so that when Google crawls it, it sees that you're not making it up. There's a bunch of best practices there, but check out Backlinko. I think his name's James Dean or something like that, but Backlinko has some great stuff. Study how to write, how to copyright for SEO. The second thing you want to do is you want to start thinking about sectors and industries that make tons of money. So here are a couple. Dentists' websites. Healthcare providers are kind of there. Insurance can be very big. The problem with insurance and investments is they have an oversight authority, and whenever you have a regulatory authority, any marketing needs to go through them, so that can be hard. But housing, building houses, custom home builders, remodelers, interior designers, you've got CPAs, you've got tax accountants, bookkeepers, you've got car dealerships, you've got mechanics, diesel repair. I could go on and on and on. Real estate agents have a ton. It could be that you're a local authority, but here's the second tip I'm giving you. Find a niche, find a niche that you can pour yourself into to start to understand. If you want to make big bucks, and I'll tell you how much you can start making here and how to exactly do this, but if you want to make big money, you have got to find a niche or get the ability to understand niches really well. Or if you can't learn that niche, you need to understand how to find the most authoritative content and rewrite that for your clients, okay? So the first thing is learn how to write for SEO, and it's not about keyword stuffing. It's about actually conveying a value proposition, helping people understand how you guys solve that problem, okay? The second thing is find a niche that you're going to start writing for, okay? And now you can go to Upwork.com, you can go to these freelancing, you can go to Fiverr, you can definitely, I recommend starting those as a writer. Open up your profile on Upwork, open up your profile anywhere, but I'd also open up and create a little business name as you're doing this, because there's a whole, you're gonna start writing, you're gonna have 1099 income, and you're gonna wanna write that off. So start your own business, think of a creative business name. Watch my video about how to name your business for SEO. I've got a video in our channel here, but find a niche that matters, and then go to the library and find the best books with the coolest information about those. You know, if you're in real estate, if you're gonna start writing for real estate, you should probably go buy Keller Williams books. Keller Williams have a whole set of books. It's their How to Be a Millionaire Real Estate Agent, right? You could be writing for brokerages. If you're gonna do home remodeling, you should probably subscribe to some of the magazines that talk about all the trends that are coming up. Not only should you be writing, but you need to have the ability to, and here's the third point, is you need to get the ability on how to post on WordPress, okay? WordPress, and then using Beaver Builder or Divi or some of the different builders out there can be a very helpful thing. You don't have to do this, but you'll see, if you don't know how to do this, I recommend opening up a basic WordPress site, starting to fool around with it and get used to it, but don't make that a barrier. If you're a great writer, just become a great writer and don't try and become a developer, okay? But here's what you're going to do. Start a little business name, and I want you to start prospecting by, and this is, if you want to make money, you can't just sit there and search for jobs online, writing jobs online. What you're going to do is you're going to find people within the niche that you want to go after. So go on to Google, and you can even check out Angie's List or Thumbtack, and what you want to find is all the people that are in your niche, and just start calling them and emailing them. And what you're going to do is, here's your basic pitch, okay? Hey, I'm a copywriter. I help people with their websites, and basically what I do is I help you write SEO copy for landing pages and blogs on your website so that you can rank. And I'm telling you, if you get in front of 10 people, one person's going to be interested. And what you can do is you can usually charge between, 10 cents and 30 cents a word, probably, depending on how good your content is. And the more easy you can make this for the business, the better. But I'm telling you, find out how to write for SEO, find out how you can find a niche, right? Create a little company, and then start marketing yourself. Just go reach out. Hey, can I buy you coffee? I'd like to introduce yourself. And then maybe you have like a set of writing that you've done in that niche that you show them. It's not a huge deal, but you should. So that'd be the fourth thing. Start a company, and here's what I want you to do. If you just go out and get sales, that's assuming that you're a good writer. If you know how to write for this niche, you're going to succeed, okay? If you know how to write and you've done this already, you're going to succeed. You're going to get sales. All you have to do is show them this. And then how do you back that up is you could say, well, here's my copy, but jump onto Google and Google those words and show them the top ranking pieces of content. And then what should happen is your content should kind of replicate that. Now, that's not saying if you write that article, it's going to rank. There's so much more that goes into SEO than just that. But that's the starting point, is actually creating a solution to a query. And that's what you're going to do as a writer. But here's what you do, okay? You start your own little company, and it should be, Robbie's Writing Company. And actually put the name Writing Company. Think about how to name your business. Watch that video. And then go open a Google My Business account for your business, okay? Go to google.com/business. And your goal is for the first year, you want to darn near give this, there's always an accident in Minnesota. You want to darn near give this away. In exchange for you adding value, you need to get Google reviews. So here's how you're going to get really, really successful. Is you're going to build your own little website. You could do it on Google Sites. It can be free. Go to Google Sites. Just Google Sites. They have a free website, and all you need to do is have a domain name with a basic site, and all you do is convey what you do and where you do it. But on your Google My Business page, you fill out the actual services, put your contact information, make it viewable. And one little tip would be is if you can do this, if you can find an office where maybe you would make your home office, you don't have to rent an office, but it could be your home, but make sure it's actually viewable. Don't be afraid of having your house be the office on Google My Business. But here's what you're going to do. For a whole year, you're going to find people that just let you write for their website. And if it added value, just say, hey, maybe you go hard and you say it's 25 cents a word, which would be, perfectly fine. It would definitely be worth it. Or besides that, you could give it away for free. And the idea is you're just trying to get reviews. And this isn't cheating. A review is saying that somebody said you set an expectation and you delivered on that expectation. So all you're going to do is try and get as many Google reviews as you possibly can that are legitimate and bona fide, things that you actually added value to. But it could be that it was a $10 article that you wrote or something. It doesn't matter. Your goal is in a year and a half is you want to have tons and tons of Google reviews, and you want a website. Eventually you'll have, I would recommend more than Google Sites, build out a real website that actually has your, a home page and then a services page for each type of writing you want to do. Because it could be like, one service that you have is real estate copywriting for real estate, copywriting for home remodelers, copywriting for plumbers, copywriting for electricians, copywriting for every one of the trades, chimney repair, every little niche that you can find on Thumbtack, Fiverr, or Home Advisor, or Houzz are a potential that you could write for, but you should stick within your niche. So if you go out there and do that, even if you don't make a lot of money, but you end up with a business account, a Google My Business account in a region where there's people, and you have more reviews than anybody else, and you're a writing company or a copywriting or marketing company, I'm telling you, you're going to have success. You're going to make money. People will start calling you. Here'd be a side note, an easy way for you to market yourself, but you would be second ring. First ring sales always make the most. If you go to a business and you write for them, you're going to make the most money, okay? But if you go to an SEO company, a marketing company, or a web design company, you could contact them and say, hey, I'm a local writer. This would be the easiest low-hanging fruit. Hey, I'm a local writer. I'm focusing in these areas. Here's a couple of articles that I wrote. I just want you to see it. I'm not from, Southeast Asia, India. I'm actually here. I know this market. I know the area. I have regional expertise. I'd love to buy you a coffee and introduce myself. If you do that to every web design, SEO, and marketing firm around you, you're going to have work. But just remember, whenever you're farmed out, you're probably going to get a lower rate.